Hello everybody, how are you today? Welcome to this new English class. Today we are going to start by making a breathing exercise. So, okay guys, let's start.
Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Okay guys, so this exercise is good for our brain. So it helps us to be ready to start a new class and to be concentrated for this. Okay, so now let's share the presentation for today where we are gonna work, and let's see if you remember the last class also. Healthy daily routines. Okay, so remember the last class we were talking about different verbs, and now we are gonna start by reviewing those verbs. Okay, so everybody pay attention because we are gonna start with an exercise. So the first exercise is listening time. Okay, you are gonna listen to some audios and you have to identify what audio corresponds to the verb. For example, here we have wake up. So who can remember me? What is the meaning of wake up? Alexander, despertarse, very good. Yes, of course. What about take a shower? Malena, bañarse, perfect. Andres, eat food. Comer, very good. Michael, listen to. Escuchar, very good. So now we are going to listen to the audios and you have to identify what is the verb. And of course, then we are going to write the letter next to the corresponding audio. Okay? Everybody pay attention, please. We're going to start with the first audio, and it says, okay, Damian, tell me. Eat food, of course. Yes, of course, very good. Let's continue with the next audio. Alexandra, wake up, very good, perfect. Let's continue. Third audio. Okay, Francisco, of course, this is listen to music. And finally, let's listen to the last audio. Okay, Juanito, take a shower. Perfect, very good. Okay, so we are gonna work in the 4 verbs more. So for that, you need to have 1 minute to find those items. A pillow, okay? A toothbrush, a soap, okay? A soap. And also you need to find a book. So you need those 4 items. Have to go quickly and find them, okay? Remember, you need a pillow, toothbrush, soap, and also a book. So run, please, and find those items. You have 1 minute to do that. Okay? So let's continue with the exercise. Now we are gonna work to answer this question. What is this used for? So who can tell me what is the pillow used for? So Jefferson, you say to sleep. Of course, this is used to sleep. Repeat after me. This is used to sleep. Okay. So let's continue. Who can tell me what is this used for? A toothbrush. What is this used for? Ana Belén. To brush teeth. Of course, you can brush your teeth. This is used for that. Very good. Next one. What is this used for? And you have to touch it and feel it, please. So what is the soap used for? Juanito, to wash your hands, of course. When you go to the bathroom, especially, you have to wash your hands, right? Very good. And who can tell me what is this used for? Book. What is the book used for? Okay, Samantha, you say to read. Of course, this is used to read. Very good. So after this, we are going to work with these verbs. And of course, we are gonna work with the information that we have worked the last class. Remember the grammar structure from the last class? Of course, adverbs of frequency, perfect, and also simple present, right? So remember that we have been talking about the most used adverbs of frequency. So let's check what are them. Always, that represents 100%. Usually, that represents 90%. Sometimes, that represents 50%. And of course, never, that represents 0%. Very good. And also, we have been talking about the grammar structure of a sentence, right? So we need, first of all, a subject, of course, another frequency, next a verb, and finally a complement. And here we have the example. I usually eat lunch at 1 p.m., right? Now we are going to use this information to talk about healthy daily routines, okay? So that is our objective, that you recognize what are the healthy daily routines that we can follow to start stronger and healthy, okay? Let's continue. Now you have to create the sentence. With the information that we have been talking all of those days, we have to create a sentence by looking at the picture. What can we say about the picture? Okay, Andres, very good. She usually eats her breakfast at 6:50 a.m. Perfect. So remember the structure: subject, adverb frequency, verb, and the complement. Let's continue with the next example. Malena? Very good. I always take a shower at 7 a.m. Perfect. Now we have this exercise where we are gonna find and we are gonna differ, we are gonna contrast what are healthy or unhealthy daily routines. So we are gonna work in pairs. Remember that we already have divided the people who are gonna work together. So please, everybody with your partner, you are gonna identify from those activities what are healthy and what are unhealthy. Okay, so for that you have 10 minutes. After that, you are gonna tell me and we are gonna continue with this exercise. Okay, so after the time has passed, we are gonna start. So tell me please, group number 1. So wake up is healthy or unhealthy? Of course, wake up is a healthy routine. Let's continue. Okay. Team number 2. What about take a shower? Perfect. It's also a healthy routine. Okay. Let's continue with team number 3. Okay. Yes. Take a shower eat junk food is of course an unhealthy daily routine. What about brush teeth? Team number 4. Perfect. This is healthy. What about team number 5? Wash your hands. It's also healthy. Very good. What about listen to a high volume? This is unhealthy. Thank you. Team number 7. Team number 8. What about sleep too much? It's also an unhealthy routine. And what about not exercising? Team number 8. Very good. This is an unhealthy. So remember, it is important to distinguish and also practice the healthy habits or the healthy daily routines to be strong. Okay? Now, after you finish doing this activity, you are going to work in groups. Okay? What is instruction? You're going to create a routine for an ideal student poster. Okay? That's what you're going to do. And for that, you have here an example. So you can do similar to this. So for that, you have 15 minutes. And please do this activity. And we are going to continue after this. And after that, you are going to share with the whole group the poster. And as a group, you have to choose one or all of those healthy routines. You are going to choose one that you are going to follow this week. Okay? Thank you so much for your attention.